Hello friends, and welcome to Hit Points from Campaign Mode, a focused 3-minute riff on how to strategically think about your brand and how it can have a presence in gaming, or how as a gamer or game developer you can and should be working with brands. We're going to put 3 minutes on the clock. Let's go. Today I want to talk about something really important, and that is authenticity, right? Or authenticity or death. And how, honestly, it can make or break a brand in the world of gamers. It may sound easy, and if you're a gamer, it is. You just be yourself. However, for you brand folks, it's extremely complex. Brands aren't built the same way as humans. Many brands haven't even established the beginning of an authentic relationship with gamers, and time is running out. Let's talk about introductions. If you're a brand that hasn't introduced yourself to gamers yet, then find an appropriate opportunity and work out how to make your first impression. And if you did a crappy first job, work out how to make a good second impression. Start with something you know well, which is your consumer. Thanks to my background in advertising, I know that you know plenty about them. So you're picturing your consumer, not in a weird way. Probably not. You know many of their habits. You know what they usually fall into doing, and what are their archetypes, right? You've been working against those for years, more than likely. Well, guess what? I bet you my beard that most of them are gamers. Those same people are also gamers. They may not be contenders in Fortnite or winning FIFA World Cup, but more than likely, some element of their life involves gaming. So do your research and find out where they are. Not where you want to be, not where the broadest reach is, where the easiest place to buy is, but where you stand a chance to add value to your audience's gaming experience. Start by being as selfless as possible, and I promise you it will mean more to the gamer in question. Next, let's think about longevity. How can you work with gamers or game developers or game platforms to build something that will last? This type of engagement, again, it's going to be taken more seriously. It's more realistic. Let's look at how Star Wars worked with Fortnite, for example. Skins, gameplay opportunities, weapons. Finally, something we can't avoid. We need to address the bullshit factor. Remember that in many cases, games are also social media. This means that unlike closed-ended messaging like a TV spot, gamers are going to be real really quickly. You're going to know if it's bad. And it can be toxic. It can really impact how a brand is successful moving forward in gaming. Making a misstep isn't a great thing to do at this point, right? That's why the first impression thing's so important. So, if you get it right, you might be invited back. You may get a chance to be a permanent fixture. And once you get to that stage, you'll get the chance to grow your brand in gaming as gaming itself grows. And we know it's growing. If you're a marketer and you're not passionate about gaming, and this is an important point, think about hiring someone that is. Bring in people that live in that world that can translate your brand's ambitions into the right platform for the right gaming audience. Those same people should also be working with the streaming platforms, right? They should be understanding how to work with gamers to ensure that they're also part of the discussions with how you show up. Get the opinions of gamers and game platforms and the streaming platforms to help understand how you can enter that ecosystem. That means we hit our 3 minutes. So, reminds me of my alarm clock. It's harrowing. So let's recap quickly, because what would this be worth if we didn't do a quick recap? That's why I wrote it down. So official. All right, be authentic. We covered that. Introduce yourself the right way. Make a good first impression. Add value and creativity to build and think about longevity. Remember the BS factor. Big missteps are a big mistake. There's a long-lasting issue with getting it wrong. Finally, if you don't think you can do it yourself, if you're not passionate about it, that's going to show. So hire the right people that are passionate about it. And also, watch the right channels that are passionate about it, right? Brings me on to my final point. Do some liking, subscribing, hit the notifications so you know when the next Hit Points is posted, and we're going to be posting them very regularly. And until the next one, thank you. Stay well. We'll see you next time.